I'm not being funny, and I am definitely embarrassed to say this, but that has been my favorite meal so far. What about you?
Ow.
Of course, we can go to a Japanese restaurant or go to an Indian restaurant. Like, we're going to find vegetables there. But the point was to try to find Madeiran food, and we're really struggling. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our channel.
And welcome back to Madeira. And this episode is dedicated to our favorite topic, the food.
Food, yes. We are newly vegetarian, and when we were researching what is the famous food for Madeira, it's a lot of meat, a lot of fish, and so we thought, okay, this could be a challenge.
Yeah,
so
challenging ourselves to find something vegetarian.
Exactly. So come with us as we try to find some vegetables and some good dishes with veggies, and let's see how we do.
Check this out. This is called a Portuguese cheesecake.
Queijada?
No, queijada. I don't.
Our Portuguese.
But they're very soft. They're like smushy cookies, smushy fluffy cookies, and they're sweet, but not too sweet. So even for me, it's approved for breakfast.
Yeah.
It's very nice. On our little hiking trip along the Levadas, we found this cute little restaurant just along the little river. And today we decided for tomato and onion soup, a pasta ribeiro frio. This is the area where we are right now, which is with trout and pasta and tomatoes. And we also have bolo no caco, which is a nice bread with garlic. Beautiful.
So I know what Jörn got has a little bit of fish in it, and I'm really trying to stick to vegetarian. It's extremely hard so far. So I have just the tomato and onion soup, and I also got a bolo de caco, but I got the cheese sandwich version. So there's, oh, look, that cheese pull. Specialty.
So this tomato soup, especially with the garlic bread, is amazing. So it stands out from everything. So this one was kind of from the bad start, because this is really, really good. Tomato onion soup with garlic bread.
The struggle is still real with the vegetarian stuff.
Absolutely.
But this is a really beautiful restaurant. I'll pan around in a second for you to see, because we have a really nice shot, and we were able to get so far a really nice plate.
Cheese plate.
Cheese, passion fruit, olives.
Yeah.
That looks great.
And it's vegetarian.
Yes. I'm just lacking in the vegetable part of the vegetarian so far.
For main dishes, actually. Like many side dishes or like starters are vegetarian, but like for main dishes it's pretty hard. Like the whole list is just like beef and chicken and
fish.
Whatever. Fish,
yeah. We're struggling, but this looks great. So let's just be grateful for what we have so far. So we finished the cheese and passion fruit plate. Very good. And the second course, one of the only things we could find was that we could build a pizza. So we did. We built mushroom, pepper, and onion pizzas.
They had like 10 options, and those were, I think we had 4.
They were the only 3 veggie options.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4.
No, that's it.
There was asparagus on there.
Oh, yeah.
And pineapple, but no.
We've come into an Irish sports bar to watch the Steelers game, and I actually was able to find not only a vegetarian soup, but also a vegetarian sandwich here and limoncello spritz. So come on, Jörn.
Yeah.
We found one of our best foods so far now.
Oh yeah?
Finally. This sandwich and this soup, first of all, they were both delicious, but also I paid the same for my soup and salad as I'm going to for one cocktail. Like it's so cheap, so good, and finally I'm full. Oh my God, yes! So we've decided to picnic in Funal Forest, I don't know. So we stopped at a restaurant to pick up some stuff, and now I'm starting to think that Madeira hates vegetarians. Don't you think so?
Not for me.
Yeah, so Jörn found some really nice, they're Asian style noodles, but there's broccoli in there, carrots, corn, some things I haven't seen so far the entire week. And I got myself a Caesar salad. I asked for no chicken, but I've got a ton of it. And I got some French fries with some nice seasoning. So
it smells really good.
It smells really good. I'm really optimistic about your noodles. They didn't have any silverware, so we're gonna use 2 straws as chopsticks right now. And but that looks really good. Let's see. vegetables. I know this is going to sound extremely dramatic, but I really feel like you don't realize how much the world eats meat until you decide to stop doing it, because it's been very hard. And eating that piece of broccoli just now made me so happy. And it was like vegetables. Like we've been eating cheese and bread for days now, basically. Cheese and bread. But those noodles were like hallelujah. But we were trying to avoid, because it's Asian style noodles, right? That's not the country's food. Yeah. So we've been trying to avoid like just going, of course we can go to a Japanese restaurant or go to an Indian restaurant. Like we're gonna find vegetables there. But the point was to try to find Madeiran food, and we're really struggling. We have found our safe haven. I haven't tasted it yet, but this restaurant has 5 vegetarian options, which is the most I've seen ever. I got sauteed vegetables, Jörn got a vegetable couscous, and I'm so excited for the veggies.
Somebody just got some vegetables.
This is my happy vegetable dance. My microphone, my view is just wow. I'm so happy that we found vegetables.
Yeah.
And look how beautiful this street is. Look. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful vegetables, beautiful streets. And we are in Porto do Sol. That's where this awesome vegetables were. Yeah.
Remember.
So we're in Santana, and we just had my least favorite meal so far. It was so bad I didn't even want to record it. We got it and I was like, no. I ordered a salad. It ended up with 2 meats on it, chicken and some kind of beef or pork. I don't know.
We are just trying to go as vegetarian as possible so that nobody says like, you're not real vegetarian. Because
we're trying.
Yes, we're trying, and it is rough. Come here as a vegetarian and feel free to roam around and show us the best places to get vegetarian food, as long as you're not cooking in your own kitchen.
But we just realized, we Googled the recipe for bola de coco, and it's made of sweet potatoes.
That's
so
awesome.
Really, we have been eating a vegetable this whole time, and I didn't know it. So we can just keep eating bola de coco, and that is our vegetable. So we've been a little blasphemous because we said we were going to try to eat Madeiran food, but we were walking by after we dropped off our rental car and found this American 50s diner, and we couldn't resist because on the menu they actually have a veggie burger made of lentils. Those are real vegetables, people. Obviously, I haven't tried it yet. I'll let you know if it's absolute trash, but I'm so excited to have a milkshake and a veggie burger. And I know it's American, but I live in Germany, so that's fine. It's literally so good. I'm not being funny, and I am definitely embarrassed to say this, but that has been my favorite meal so far. What about you?
It's okay. It's okay. It was a little dry because of the lentils.
Yes, lentils are a little dry. However, it wasn't soggy. The bun was nice. Lentils are a good source of protein. And then the star surprise of the burger is they put zucchini on it. And I was surprised by that. I really liked that.
If you do something different, then do it correctly different.
Exactly. So like I said, I'm embarrassed to say, but I'm the most full after every meal that I've been ever. And I had a really bad lunch today. So this really made up for it. Yeah. And all my other veggies so far have been like covered in oil or like just boiled in water or something, if we've even found some. We have another success, I think. We're in Monte. You can see the church. And we found grilled eggplant sandwiches. And not only that, they made them into little hearts. I think this is going to be good. Obviously, I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks awesome. Yes. And look at my iced coffee. Come on. Good morning. I'm so happy. That was an amazing start to the day. It was mushrooms and eggplant and a nice little vinaigrette sauce and 3 chips, which was nice. That was our breakfast. Really, 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 really good. I'm so happy.
I have to admit I was the driving force behind the try to only eat local Madeiran food, but we threw that plan overboard because every restaurant only had like 2 risottos in the vegetarian section. We are in an Indian restaurant and we found vegetables. We have sauteed minced eggplant in a curry sauce, and vegetables in a zapsi special sauce with some naan bread, and we're gonna dive into it with a mango lassi and a coke. So enjoy vegetables.
Favorite meal. Yes.
We made it to the brunch club, which feels like the vegetarian mecca in Funchal because you can't find any vegetarian dishes anywhere. So we have a brunch veggie, which is English breakfast in a vegetarian option without bacon but with halloumi. And we have the eggs Florentine, which are eggs Benedict, also as the vegetarian option. This is something I'm excited from the very first beginning of our trip. It is considered a pineapple banana, looks like a crossover of a corn on the cob and a pineapple, and it is the fruit of a Monstera. Monstera Deliciosas are very popular as room plants, and you can see the fruit in here. And this is what they are being sold as, and we're gonna try that right now. It's gonna be delicious. Deliciosa. I'm not 100% sure what we're getting here. There were actually two women next to us who then said like, don't try it because it's not ripe yet. And when you buy it in the supermarket, you can just wait a couple more days. So we're just gonna let it rest in our bag and try it at another time.
We're trying a bruschetta, and it's on bolo de caco, which delicious. Or
A Mandarin Italian bruschetta.
yeah, really good. Really good. I hot.
Ow. Okay. A banana pizza. First time.
First bite, let's go.
It's hard. It's good.
We just had quite a fancy dinner because we wanted to celebrate our 2-year wedding anniversary today.
Exactly.
So we didn't want to film in there. It was nice white tablecloth, a little bit embarrassing to vlog at the same time. So I had a stuffed sweet pepper. You had a stuffed roll with chickpeas and onions.
Bread roll.
Yes, and also a starter of a pumpkin risotto. No,
Pao
pao, which is a fruit from here. All very good, very nice. And we found this place, it's right there called Olives.
Yeah, restaurant
Olives at the top. We found it because we were searching hardcore for vegetarian stuff, and the reason we came is because they have 8 or 9 different options, which is double minimum normal restaurants around here. And so really good food. They only have like 8 tables in their total, and they were turning people away, so make a reservation. But recommended, very good vegetables.
Okay, it's 2 days later now. We waited a little bit to peel it now, which is way easier than it was before. It looks like mushed banana. And just eat it from here. It's literally, it feels so familiar because it tastes like a mixture of banana and some citrus fruit. So pineapple banana is actually correct, even though it looks like a corn on the cob. It tastes really good, and for something that lives in our living room, which would eventually grow something like this, it is really nice. And I wish ours would grow something like that because we had something really cool all the time.
So we've made it to the last day.
Yep.
No more food to be eaten in Madeira. What are your thoughts? How did you feel?
I mean, it's pretty obvious that it made it a lot harder to try to go vegetarian when all the typical local dishes are with meat. So
Fish,
basically always you find only a risotto or something. So that was a little bit hard, but we still had very good food, and there are a couple places that we absolutely can recommend.
But I will say, like, I ate a lot of eggs this week, which I normally don't count as vegetarian, and so I had to make that exception. We had meat a couple times or fish a couple times. We did try some local fish sometimes because it seemed there were some places where there was really no other option. I'd say breakfast was the hardest meal. Basically, it felt like you had to eat something sweet if you didn't have ham.
Yeah,
Everything
only
is ham and
bakeries.
cheese. So you have to have some kind of chocolate croissant, which for us, we like a little bit more of a hearty breakfast. So we did find that brunch place that had amazing veggie options, but it was English breakfast, not Madeiran.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So we hope you enjoyed our little bonus episode about Madeiran food, or at least the food that we ate on Madeira, which ended up sometimes not being Madeiran. But yeah.
Yeah, and maybe if you come and you have better luck, send us where you ate and what you found.
Absolutely.
Keep them in the comments too, so that this becomes a vegetarian hub video, because we need one. We need help in Madeira.
Yeah. Keep liking and subscribing, and we hope to see you next time.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye.